Is this thing on? Quinta. Quinta.
Hi, Aljamain. Thanks for coming back here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
I want to ask first, how are you feeling? Can you give us an update on your health?
This is night and day. In terms of waking up, having pain, standing, sleeping, driving, training. I don't know if someone keeps cutting on my mic, but I don't know if it's me. Okay, thanks. And doing adult activities at night. Yeah, it wasn't fun, but now I'm like, it's night and day. As soon as I had the surgery, I woke up, it was, like I said, night and day.
So do you have a timeline for your return?
I was thinking November in MSG or December in Las Vegas, but I saw Dana White did like some interviews somewhere, I don't even know where it started, but he said October 30th in Abu Dhabi. I like the date, I don't mind it, because I want to fight sooner to shut everybody up. Oh, you need more time. Oh, you need more time. Bro, I just had a surgery. What are we talking about? But Abu Dhabi, not so great. Obviously, Peter Yan's training here in Florida as well in the States, so it would be nice for both of us to fight in the States. I'm pretty sure he would agree. But if we have to go across the sea, across the pond, I'm okay with that as well. So we both have to deal with the same thing and make those adjustments.
So that's the hesitation of going over there is like the time difference, the travel, all that?
Kind of, sort of, but it's more about how many training partners I can bring out, the time of day that we're going to fight. Most of the time, those Abu Dhabi fights were at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's a big adjustment you got to make, you know, so it's not the typical I'm fighting a decent time at night. So I don't know if that's me. I don't know if it's the mic.
It's everybody's been doing that.
Okay, so I don't feel special anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. So I just want to fight, shut this guy up, and just be done with it and move on and no emojis and everyone could realize that I didn't get here by mistake. I didn't fall out of the sky and just jump into a Dana White privileged opportunity to fight for a world title and getting gifted with a guy who's stupid enough to become the champion and not know the rules. That's on him. That's not me. He had a layup. That was the worst performance that I can remember in a very long time, and he had a slam dunk to bring it home and solidify everything and shut up all the critics for himself because he never fought no one in the top 5. I fought 3 guys in the top 5. I beat them all, but I'm the paper champ. It's ironic, but at the end of the day, I think this is a blessing in disguise. I feel good, I feel healthy, and I can't wait to just remind the world what I've done was no accident, and what he's done, he got here with the Dana White privilege, and I can't wait to shut him up.
And you mentioned the fans kind of saying, like, you know, you need time and all that, you're scared.
Bourbon.
Has it been difficult for you to go from a fan favorite to one that now the fans kind of aren't as receptive to anymore?
You know what, man? You know, the ones who DM me and send comments and they go, I used to be a fan. Like, bro, you were never a fan. If you were a fan, you would have understand what I've done to get here. I've had so many setbacks, and to get here from all the trials and tribulations that I had to go through, from Russ all the way through here, through my family adversity. If people would only understand my journey, I feel blessed. At the end of the day, I always say, like, if I couldn't fight tomorrow, I couldn't fight the next day, if I had to stop today, I'm very, very content with everything that I've accomplished in my life, and not many people could say that. You know? At the end of the day, I'm humbled by that, and everything else is just icing on the cake. So if you really want to bash me because he did something illegal, blame him. But if you want to blame me because the rules, the rules that we all agree to, that the ref tells you back room, and the ref before, he's a down opponent, and he's still somehow, oh, I don't speak English anymore. That's on him, you know? But at the end of the day, I can't wait to just, like I said, I can't wait to shut him up, and I know what I've done in this sport. I'm one of the most winningest fighters at the bantamweight division. I've set records in this division, and at the end, that's all that matters to me. I can sleep happy at night, but I would like to do this the way I envisioned it, and just my fight with Corey Sandhagen was the one for me. That was a title fight, and for him, he got the Dana White privilege to fight a guy on a losing record to fight for a title against Jose Aldo. Yeah, he's a great, but he's lost division. He got to fight him for a world title. I had to fight a killer's row. I fought the highest ranked guy, and he got the lowest ranked guy to fight for a title. And at the end of the day, in my mind, I was the champ coming into that fight, and I had to prove everyone why I was the real champ to begin with, and he was the paper champ. And now it's kind of vice versa. But we're gonna figure this out soon.
And we see a lot of back and forth between the two of you guys on Twitter.
He's a shit talker. He's not a good dude. Fuck that. Whatever. He's not a good guy. I don't think he's a good person. A guy makes fun of homeless people. He's not a good guy.
Well, I was going to ask you if it was genuine hatred. It sounds like it is.
Nah, I don't hate anybody. I can never have enough to hate somebody. At the end of the day, we're all chasing the same dream. But when it comes to people I would like to hang out with and I wouldn't mind sharing a beer with, that's not the guy I would hang out with. I think he's a pretty shitty person outside of the sport, and I think his character speaks volumes about who he is as a person and as an individual. For me, I know what it's like to be at the bottom, and I worked super hard to get to this position. So for him to do that to other people who he doesn't know, he could go fuck himself.
Thank you.
Aljo,
Eggplant emoji.
Aljo, is it annoying that you're going to end up fighting in Abu Dhabi when like a week later you could be fighting in New York?
Yes. Sure. Yes.
Who's going to win, Derrick Lewis or Cyril Gane?
And wait, real quick before I answer that, it's fascinating because I could fight in New York. I fought everywhere else. I fought in New York as an amateur before I took my first CAT scan when I made my UFC debut at UFC 1 for the UFC, and they found out a little spot thing on the brain. But I've been able to fight everywhere else. I got my CAT scans, my MRIs, and I've been cleared. But the UFC commission, well, the New York State Commission needs to clarify all this stuff in New York, get their records up to date so that people like myself who've had these issues and obstacles can fight in New York. And I feel like the beast is staring through me right now, ready to burn a hole through my skin. I'm a big Beast fan, you know, H-Town, baby, let's go. Cyril Gane's a very tough opponent, but as you've seen with the Beast before, he's one of those guys who's always dangerous no matter what time of the fight it is, and he puts guys to sleep. I think he has the most knockouts in the heavyweight division, if I'm not mistaken. That's a very fun fight, well-deserved, well-earned. He battled his way back the same way I did, and it's a great opportunity for himself. And at the end of the day, it's on him to make sure he does the work to seize that opportunity.
Just so you're aware, he took his shirt off behind you and then put it back on.
I don't care what they say. Fuck Peter Young. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Enjoy the fights.